Hey, welcome the heck back. This is Lee. This is video number 15 of Passive Class, where we're going to be talking about launch jacking. Again, I'm going to keep this relatively short, simply because, not everybody's going to do it. And I just think it's nice to make your videos a little bit shorter for you. I cannot teach all things to all people. This isn't, if I was to be thorough on each of these, just completely thorough, each of these would be its own course, and I'm just not going to do that in a single video, because that's a big ask, right? So I will point you in the right direction. As far as launch jacking goes, it's relatively simple. All we're really doing is finding products that are hitting the market, either products that have just hit the market, or ideally products that are about to hit the market and are in like a pre-launch mode, which might be a little bit more difficult if you're just getting started with this method, because people don't know you yet. You haven't proven yourself as an effective affiliate, things of that nature. So you might just want to wait until the day something launches and then purchase the product, right? Usually the products are between $7 and $12. If it's a little bit more, then, if your budget allows for it, then go for it. All right. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. So there are, it's going to be individual situations for individual people, but I do recommend that you go through the product before you review a product. Okay. If you're going to review a product, you need to go through it so you know what the hell you're talking about. I guess the alternative to that would be to watch other people's reviews and then kind of summarize what you saw. But even if you do that, a lot of people like to see you demonstrating that you actually have the product. With that said, I'll show you where to find upcoming launches, and that's just munchi.com, M-U-N-C-H, Munch-I. Okay? And then you will just scroll down the page and you will see big launches and all launches, and you can see when they're going to launch. If you happen to know one of these vendors, that'll make it better, because then you can contact them, through Facebook or Messenger or whatever, and ask them for an advance copy. So sometimes, like I said, if you know them and they know you, then they'll probably hook you up, okay, with a copy. You can go through it and then review it. Again, I'm not going to, walk you through a long process here. I'm not here to fill in every knowledge gap you have. I'm just here to present you with the method, with the basic structure and outline of the method, okay? It's up to you to fill in your knowledge gap. You can always go onto YouTube and do a search for launch jacking or digital product reviews, things of that nature, okay? And you will find people who are diving more deeply into it than I'm doing, because this isn't a launch jacking course. This is just a single video, okay? And I'm trying to make it short. So, another thing that you can do is go into Warrior Plus and go to affiliate. You need to get yourself a Warrior Plus account, obviously, and then go offers. So you go to affiliate, offers, and then right here it'll say sort by. You'll just go sort by launch date. And then you'll want to find an offer that's converting well. Right. You have Video Games Empire. That might be promising. And then all you're going to do is either create a review video, or write a review article, or combine the two. That's what I recommend, especially if you're just getting started out. But the bottom line is, you want to use the title of the product as your subject line, okay, or as your as the title of your video, the title of your article, whatever it happens to be, and then plus review and bonuses. Okay, so Video Games Empire review and bonuses. Okay, and what you can do is you click on Video Games Empire, and here you can see how much you'll make, how many products are in the funnel. So it's going for $17. You get a 50% commission, and then you've got 3 upgrades. The first 2 of which are at a 50% commission. The fourth is at a 30% commission. Okay. So if that looks good to you, then what you'll do is request approval. You would ask Alessandro for a review copy for review access, whatever it happens to be. And then you will go to the sales page. Now, if you're going to shoot a video, I use Screencast-O-Matic. That'd be screencast-o-matic.com. And you'll just record yourself, like I'm doing right now, just going through things. So I would say something like, okay, so this is the sales page for Video Games Empire. And I wouldn't have just gone back like I just did, but I forgot. It was right there. What the hell? So I would say, hey, welcome to this is Lee Murray. Welcome to my review of Video Games Empire, which is a pretty freaking huge claim here that you can actually get paid to play video games. Okay, and as you can see by Alessandro's headline, he's saying, discover the secret method to cash in while playing video games on your free time, even if you are a newbie. And then Alessandro claims that this is an easy step-by-step guide, and Video Games Empire is going to guide you through a super simple method to play video games for pay anytime you like, applicable to mobile phones, tablets, PC or Mac computers, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, and Xbox. And then here in this next tab, what I would have in here, and this is me talking to you, that was just me talking to my mock audience for the review video, okay? But now I'm talking to you again, my passive class student. And then what I would do is in this tab, I would have like some of the review access. You want to make sure that the URL to the review access is not visible. So you can just like, what I'll do sometimes is I'll just type in something like, ha ha ha, you thought I'd share the URL? Wow, or something, you know what I mean? I'll like, kind of like F with my audience a little bit. But then I would go over to it, and then I would kind of demonstrate it just a little bit. You don't want to show them every little detail, especially if it's an info product. You know, I mean, just show them that you bought it and talk about it off the top of the cuff. That's what I usually do. And, you know, I'll say things like, you know, it's X number of pages. It's a really simple read, or the videos are very well laid out. They're clearly articulated. There's a little bit of humor injected. It kept my interest, and I can really see this being a big deal. Alessandro himself is making X number of dollars doing this, blah, blah, blah. Talk about it a little bit, and if you have some bonuses to offer, then offer those bonuses. If you don't have bonuses, just go into Google and type in like bonus vault, right? VAULT, bonus vault. And you can get your hands on some bonuses that will be very beneficial for you when you are doing your launch jacking reviews. And I'm going to show you two different reviews that I've done. The first one was more recent, and this is video only. So I've got this live on YouTube, and then I embedded it on my site as well. And this is for Monster Mode 700K. And let's see how well I did with that. We'll go to affiliates, stats. And let's go last month. Monster Mode 700K. We'll just click on this. And then I will go like the entire life of the promotion. So all time. But the promotion was like in June or May. I think May. But this will pop up for you here. And it'll show us how we did with Monster Mode. Yes, we made almost $1,800 from that promotion. Okay? And all I did was, like I said, I created the YouTube video. I've got it on YouTube. And then, this is a different review. And then I just embedded my video here. I didn't really have time at that particular moment to write an article. And so I just did this. Okay? And the idea here is that, and then here I wrote a full-on article for this product. Okay. And then sometimes I'll do both. I'll do a video and then I'll embed the video. Here's my bonuses. And there we go. Go to the official site. It'll take them there via my affiliate link, and then they buy. I made some decent money with that promotion as well. But here, okay, so here's the idea. The idea of launch jacking is that you are using somebody else's launch that's, got a little bit of popularity because it's a brand new launch. People are excited about it. People are going online to find reviews and bonuses, and they will type in things like Monster Mode 700K review, right? Or Monster Mode 700K bonus. And they're going to find you in the search engines, in YouTube, all that kind of stuff, because there's not a ton of competition. We're not going after keywords like how to lose weight, right? We're going after very specific product names that have like almost no competition because there's so many new products coming out all the time. And so you're not going to get tons of traffic, but you'll get some traffic, and that traffic is going to convert into buyers. But not only that, on your site, you can have, and I don't know where but the bottom line is you can have your site monetized all over the place for passive class, right? So even if people aren't buying the product, in your reviews, you can say, hey, this is a pretty cool thing. What I would do if it's a traffic class, if it's a traffic product, for example, that you're reviewing, say what I would do is I would send this traffic to passive class and then link with your tracking link or just your affiliate link or whatever, however you want to do it, whether you want to build your own list or you just want to send people straight to passive class and go the lazy way, right? Then that's what you'll do. You will literally jack somebody else's launch to get people to passive class. Okay. If it's not a traffic class, if you've reviewed it and you don't like it that much, then be honest about it. Say, I didn't really like this product, but what I will tell you is that passive class is somewhere that you definitely want to be. It's a lot better. It's a lot more clear, concise, and it's got real world applicability, et cetera, right? Use your own words, use your own, I can't do this for you, my friend. I can't do it for you. So that's one form of launch jacking. One form of launch jacking is to do product reviews of brand new and or upcoming product launches. The more you do, the more traffic you'll get, the bigger you'll build your list, and the more sales you'll make in the process, okay? But that's not the only game in town. Another method of launch jacking is called the buyer bonus method. And that requires a little bit less from you, but you may need to create a separate lead magnet. Maybe or maybe not. You could just use passive class directly. But if, once passive class becomes like household name, everybody knows about it and all that, then some product vendors might not want to use passive class. But let me just tell you what we're talking about here. What the bonus buyer method is you will find these people who have these launches coming up, right? Or people who have just launched, but ideally it'll be people who have not launched yet. Okay? And you'll go into Facebook and you'll find them and you'll contact them. You'll copy their name, paste it into Facebook, hit them up, right? If you know them, even better. But then what you'll say is, hey, I notice you have a launch coming up. I have a free bonus that I'd like to offer. If you're willing, then I think it'll really help your buyers out. And it would be awesome if you put it on your download page or on your course access page, whatever the case happens to be. And it will beef up the value of your offer. All right. And then what that bonus that you're going to give them will be something that they will have to opt in to receive. Okay. So that's going to help you build your list. Now, if you want to try to use the passive class squeeze page to do that, then be my guest. I can't guarantee that they're going to go for it. You may want to create a bonus of your own and then filter that list into passive class, right? Via my 7 solo swipes that you can use in that sense. So the world is your oyster here. If there was only one way to do things, yes, the world would be a lot more simple. But then if there was only one way to do it, it would be a case where either everybody was succeeding or nobody was succeeding. And it would be more likely that nobody would be succeeding because it would just be, there would only be one approach going on in the world, right? There wouldn't be any variety. It wouldn't excite customers. You got to think outside the box and try different things, okay? But what I want you to do is I want you to pick a traffic method that really speaks to you, that fits your personality type. If you're not a good speaker, then by all means, avoid doing YouTube videos. Never, ever buy some shit software that's going to have a robot voice on it. Never use AI voices or anything like that. That's so annoying. Dude, be honest with yourself. Have you ever, watched a video with a robot voice and thought, wow, I really enjoy this video? Probably not. So don't make videos like that. Don't take shortcuts. If you're not willing to get in front of the camera or at least put your voice through a microphone and capture it, then you're not willing to do YouTube videos. So don't even do it. Don't bother. The software, all those little gimmicky, that's crap. People are not, you're going to get dislikes on your video. People aren't going to dig it. It's a waste of time. Okay? It's not the way to get traffic. If you want to get good traffic, then you have to be a good marketer. If that's the route you're going. But I'm going off on a tangent here. But that's something that's very powerful about launch jacking is that you don't need to have a lot of expertise. You can just get on the camera, or if you don't want to put your face on the camera, at least put your voice in there. And like I said, just, sales page and then access page. Talk about the sales page a little bit, and then talk about what the product actually delivers. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. If you don't like it, I would say something like, I don't really see this being effective. They say the traffic is free. I'm just giving you an example. But they say the traffic is free, but in reality, all it is social share buttons, and you still have to grow those accounts manually. And so it's not really, they're not teaching anything new. It's not a free traffic method. Nobody's actually going to follow the steps required to make it work because that would take you months and months, if not years worth of work. So in all, I do not recommend this product. But what I do recommend is that you head over to Passive Class right now. I've got a link in the description below. Go over to Passive Class because that is the way that you're going to make some money on the internet. And it's about 75% done for you. And so I would head over to Passive Class right now. Here's, use the link in the description and get over there. It's not going to cost you a penny to get started, and you get to test everything out for free. So get your ass over there right now. Something like that. So it's up to you. If you like the product you're reviewing, then promote it with your affiliate link. If you don't, then you can skip the affiliate link and just link to Passive Class, right? Through your Passive Class affiliate link, or, ideally through your ClickMagick tracking link, which will take them to your squeeze page. So, hopefully I haven't added to your confusion at all. But that's what you would do. And if you're doing the bonus buyers method, then it's a straightforward process. You tell product vendors, hey, I see you got a launch coming up. I've got a bonus if you want to, and you could tell them that you're going to promote the product. So you could actually do both, right? You can actually do both in launch jacking. So you can say, hey, I'm going to promote your product with a YouTube video and an article on my website. And I would like to offer a bonus to your buyers on your download page. Would you be interested in something like that? Never hurts to ask, right? So that's it for this video. I hope it has helped you and not confused you. Again, if I'm leaving too many stones unturned for you, the information is out there. Go on YouTube and just do a search for bonus buyers method and do a search for launch jacking. And you will find plenty of information. You'll find people demonstrating how to create an effective product review, all kinds of good stuff like that. So get on it if this interests you, and I'll see you in the next video.